Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M44, it's the Tier 6 American SPG, and this one is located on the north spawn of Windstorm and is under the command of Parky 2000. Now he's got a mark of excellence on the barrel, so he's played this quite a few times before, and we are waiting for the countdown to finish and for battle to commence. Now this is a replay from October 2017. And battle has commenced. Now the M44 carries a 155mm howitzer and it's mounted on the chassis of a Walker Bulldog, the M41. So it's quite nippy, and because the gun is mounted in a swivel mount on the centre of the vehicle, it's actually got a very wide field of fire as well. Now Windstorm is one of the maps that has been taken away in release 1.0, but it might be coming back sometime soon, so we'll just have to hope that it does. And Parky has found his firing position and is now aiming at the enemy. Now we've got a Cromwell there, and I believe we saw another Cromwell going out of field of view there. There he is. Okay, he's got a red line, but that's because some of the scenery is in the way. Specifically the ridgeline that he's hiding behind. Okay, no target there. Now the T1 Heavy, I mean, he could have hit that. The Cromwell's just around the corner. I think the position he's in at the moment is not very good in terms of actually trying to hit targets. He's going to have to move up a bit or reposition himself just slightly. Okay, he's doing that. He's going after the Cromwell. Cromwell, stop. Round out. Ooh, Cromwell moved forward just as he fired, so he only splashed him. 146 hit points, but it's a start. And we've lost sight of the rest of the enemy. There is the Cromwell. Okay, can he dial in again? And we've got a red line from the scenery again. Going after the other Cromwell. Gets a kill shot. 217 hit points. That's his first kill. That T67 is reversing, so he can't really go further up forward. The Jagdpanzer's taking up his position instead. Right, now we're looking over on the far south side of the map there, and there is, or was, a Panzer IV-H over there. But we've got a T-34-85 hiding behind the house. And he's just been hit by the other Arty. We've got a 105 FH-18B2 on our team. And he was just taken out of the game by a KV-2, that T-34-85. There's the KV-2. And looks like the enemy Arty is trying to kill him. He's just been stunned. Now, we've actually platooned with the KV-2 and with the FIFI, the 105 FH. Going after the KV-1. Round out. No, it was firing where he was, not where he is going to be. He didn't anticipate where the KV-1 was moving. But the KV-1's just been derped and he is tracked. And we're dialing in. We should have about a 16-second reload. Round out. Direct hit, 282. And looks like he got 3 critical hits as well. So he's badly damaged, that KV-1. Because he wasn't tracked, so it must be something else that's been taken out. Probably an ammo rack or a crew member. Okay, he's gone back to the North Passage. There's a Jagdpanzer IV. Right, we're just looking north of the maze again. KV-1's just exposing his rear. We can splash him from here. And I think that's what he's going to try and do. Splash kill is just as valid. And he does! 28 hit points, and that's his second kill. If you can't see an enemy tank or an enemy target, just aim just to one side. If they're hiding behind a building or a wall, you can probably splash them for almost as much hit in the way of hit points as you would if you got a direct hit. Almost as much, I'd say, but because a direct hit really does do some damage. And that T67 is hiding behind that rock face at the moment, and we can't hit him. It's definitely behind that wreck. was communicating with his teammates there about the fact that he tracked 2 of the enemy, and then they used their repair kits to get away, and then he tracked them again, or tracked a different one, and they also burned their repair kits. Right, there's an enemy that's been spotted a long way away, an Su-85. Now he's way down in the south, and we're dialing in very carefully. Rounds out, should be able to get a kill shot. And he does! And that's his 3rd kill of the game. And we've got another enemy, that's the Panzer IV-H we saw earlier in the game. And he's just adjusting position. Now, has he been nudged by someone? I think he was just nudged by somebody, the T-67. Oh, well, he was pushed up that slope there. Maybe he hit the wrong button and he went into cruise control. Or maybe the T-67 pushed him out of position. I don't know which there. Right, there's another target. It's a Bishop. It's the Tier 5 British SPG. And he's moving. Can we aim ahead of him? That's it. Oh, no, he's stopped. Round out. And it must have landed near him. Oh, it did, yes, because it stunned him. Okay, our Fifi driver's moving ahead. Almost going shotgun. We fire into the Jagdpanzer, and it looks like our Fifi driver's about to die because, yep, I think he went a little YOLO there. You shouldn't just sort of like wander into the enemy area because you're more likely going to get hurt. There's the Bishop. He's dialing in on the target. He's stationary to fire, so we should be able to get a clean shot. And his kill shot! That's his 4th kill. Now, we know the Jagdpanther is north of the river. Just adjusting position to pick up that Jagdpanther. Unfortunately, he needs the T-67 to spot the Jagdpanther. And the T-67's riverside. He's just the other side of the rock face. But T-67 hasn't got much in the way of health left. And there's the enemy Arty. The M44 has been spotted. He's dialing in on target. He may not know that he's been spotted. He's stationary. Rounds out. Long flight time. And it's a kill shot. That's his 5th kill. And takes out one of the important enemies remaining. There are 3 enemies remaining now. An Arty, a light tank, and a TD. The Arty's the Griller. There's the TD, the Jagdpanzer IV. Oh, he just killed our Bishop. But he's headed this way. And we can't get a solution because the rocks are in the way. Now, he might be about to go TD and try and shotgun that Jagdpanzer IV. You can do that in the M44. It's got a very powerful 155mm howitzer. If you get very close to the enemy, you can do a lot of damage. He tries an aim shot, but it fails to hit the target. And I'm pretty sure the Jagdpanzer knew that he'd just been fired at by an Arty, and he's turned around and he's coming back this way. I think he wants revenge. Well, we'll see if the Jagdpanzer did carry on. No, nobody here. Okay. That probably means the Jagdpanzer did go back to where Parky was located and chased after him. So he could be coming up behind Parky. Now there are only 2 members left on his team against 3 enemy. There he is. There's the Jagdpanther. He is chasing him. Turns around to do a shotgun. Manually aims. And shotguns the Jagdpanzer for his Top Gun. He did get hit though. Lost quite a lot of hit points off that shot. 229 hit points he lost to the Jagdpanther. Or Jagdpanzer, I should say. Now, He's taking up a defensive position because he lost his teammate there. So he's the last one left alive on his team. And I guess that he's going to try and take up an ambush position behind this bush. Wait for the enemy to come to the cap and then shotgun them the moment they do. Now he needs to hope that the enemy doesn't come from this side or from that side. Because if they do, they'll see him straight away. But if they approach from in front of him, they won't see him. Because all they'll see is a big bush. The trouble is that the AMX CLC was last seen in the city. So he might approach from this direction. But as we saw with the Jagdpanzer, he can still shotgun them. Now his teammates are encouraging him to stay still so his binos work. And that will give him extra warning that the enemy's on the way. Because he'll spot them sooner. There's the AMX CLC. He did come from the other direction. He came from the north. And he's been spotted. And the AMX is headed this way. Try and kill him. He's reloading. Which side is he going to come? He's coming the other side. And he shotguns him for 160 hit points. But he needs to get into cover because the enemy gorilla could try to shoot him right now. He needs to go unspotted before he pulls out. There's only one enemy left, the gorilla. And he's got 7 kills. So if he can get another one, he's got the Radley Walters. So it's win the game and get a Radley Walters. Or lose the game and just end up with 7 kills. Well, I think he's actually taking the fight to the enemy. Looks to me like he's going to go to the enemy camp, try and find the enemy Arty and shotgun him. I'd be tempted to do the same if I was in his boots. In his boots, I should say. Now he's asking his team where he took the shot from, because he thinks that the gorilla did fire at him, and I think there was an explosion nearby him when he was after the AMX CLC was killed. But he's headed off down towards the enemy cap, across the river. Now going up on top of here, on next to the windmill, might give him better view range. But it also will expose him to enemy fire if the gorilla sees him. Okay, coming down. No sign of the enemy. So I think he's going to go to the cap. The enemy could be anywhere. He could be hiding in the rocks over there. Or he could be behind the bushes, or he could even be over there behind those rocks. But he is now capping. Now ideally he should try and get behind some cover. And if the gorilla suddenly appears, he can shotgun him from just as he comes around the corner. But I think instead what he's going to do is he's going to keep moving, keep mobile. No, he's decided to stop. Well, it's not what I would do actually, but I think I'd be actually tempted to get behind that rock face, because over there, that rock formation is actually very difficult to put a shell behind that rock formation. So it's good cover. But he's waiting for the enemy gorilla to turn up, and he's going to have to come back to try and get a reset. If he tries to fire from distance and can't see the target, he won't get it. Well, the gorilla just fired. He hit behind. There he is. He's been spotted. Okay, he's going to the aim. Okay, line him up for a shot. He's just fired, so he's still reloading. Lining up the shots, and... oh, he didn't kill him with that shot. He did do a lot of damage, but he didn't kill him. And the gorilla will reload before he does. So this is going to be awkward. Oh, the gorilla's missed. Now he gets the chance to dirt the gorilla in the side. And that wins the game, and the Radley Walters. What a replay. Well done, Parky 2000. And he caps out to win as well. Would you believe that? He captured the base as well as killing the last enemy. And there was only 6 seconds left on the clock when the battle ended. Would you believe that? And here's the end of battle results. It's a first class tanker for Parky 2000 in the M44. He also picked up a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 25 in that battle. A Radley Walters medal for getting at least 8 kills in the battle. He got 8 exactly. But guess this, he got a crucial contribution. Between him and his teammates, his platoon mates, he managed to get at least 12 kills. And I think we can see that his platoon mates managed 3 kills by the Fifi and 1 kill by the KV2. So that makes up 12 in total. And so he also killed both of the enemy Arty, the M44 and the Gorilla, which gets him the counter battery. And the Bishop, sorry, I'm not forgetting the Bishop. And he got the Invader medal for winning by cap and getting at least 80 cap points in the process. And a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. What an amazing battle. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, he didn't get the highest damage. He got 1,677 hit points, which is the highest score on his team. But the Bishop on the enemy team actually managed to get the high caliber. He did 1,954 hit points. And remember, he was actually killed fairly early on in the battle. So, or about 1/3 of the way in. So he did a lot of damage, that Bishop, in a very short period of time. When it came to kills, though, it was Parky 2000 who managed to get the highest amount, 8 kills. The next highest score was the Fifi with 3, and both the Bishop and the Jagdpanzer on the enemy team also managed 3 kills. When it came to base XP, again it was Parky 2000 who got the highest amount, 1,094, then followed by the Churchill 3 with 675, and the Fifi managed 557. The Bishop on the enemy team managed 501. Despite the fact that he lost, he did score rather highly, and that's indicative of the fact that he fired, he was a tier 5 Arty firing at tier 6 opponents, which obviously meant he scored higher. So if we look at detail report, Parky fired 16 rounds during the battle. He got 7 direct hits, 7 penetration and 5 splash. Damage of 1,677 hit points, of which 951 were more than 300 meters. He received 1 hit from the Jagdpanzer 4 and it was a penetration. He also spotted 1 enemy vehicle, that was the Gorilla. He damaged 9 of the enemy, which is 3/5 of the enemy team, and killed 8 of the enemy, more than half of the enemy team. He also did 76 hit points of stun assistance of 4 stuns, and he got 100 capture points to cap out. On a premium count, he earned 35,004 credits, and after repair, ammunition resupply, he actually took away 25,321 credits. He received 1,641 XP, plus 49 XP because he was playing in a platoon from the start of the battle, and that meant he took away 1,690 experience points altogether. So a particularly good round there. Congratulations, Parky 2000. That was a very good round in the M44. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.